What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the non-sellable cards in college football 25 Ultimate Team. Now, as we dive into this thing, guys, shout out to Mikey for these screenshots. I took one, but I like the way he laid things out. And shout out to, I think Scomo is the name of the guy that was pulling these packs to absolutely confirm this for us. So, what does this mean? It basically means every time in packs, there's going to be these rare players. You guys can see Abdul Carter. You guys can see Colin Oliver. You guys can see Jonah Monheim. If I pronounce any of these names, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with all of these guys. But here's the issue. These are going to be some of these best. Quinshon Judkins, another guy. Some of the best guys in packs. And for a variety of reasons, I see a problem with this. Number one, the first problem I see is the best cards in the game you cannot obtain off the auction house. You can't. The only way you can get them is by gambling on packs and spending money on the game. The second layer to this is if you pull one of these cards, they're non-sellable. I think when I was looking at this, you can, I do believe, sell them for training. And I got the exact screenshot here. You could quick sell it. This Jonah guy, this exact screenshot, it says you can quick sell him for 5,300 training, but you cannot sell him in any other form. And so, again, the problem I see here is the best cards are not going to be sellable. The only way you can really get them and have a competitive advantage is if you pull them. So, if you pull any of these guys, like, it's nice for the time being for you personally. But again, after the fact of the matter is, let's say they don't make your squad anymore, you cannot sell them. This is a big red flag coming from the 2K community, and I want to talk about how 2K does things a little bit, because a lot of the Madden people might not be aware. The way 2K does things is 2K doesn't even have an auction house. Basically, per drop, they'll drop 10 cards. 3 of them are auctionable. The rest of them are basically pullable, or you can lock in those 3 cards for a chance at any of those other guys. But it's a disaster waiting to happen. I'm not going to say week 1 it's going to be a disaster, because again, there's all the rest of the cards. But day 1, if you want the best squad in the game, you can't really grind for it. And that's the big problem I personally see for it is, you know, the way Ultimate Team is used to be is you could grind for a specific amount of coins to purchase the best cards in the game. That's no longer the case because you literally have to pull these cards. Now again, there's so many different other cards that you can specifically grind for. There's so many different other cards that are going to be sellable, are going to be auctionable. But this is a bad start, in my opinion, for College Ultimate Team. And I don't want them to go down on this train that 2K went down, because, in my opinion, it ruins the whole Ultimate Team experience. For example, this is how it is in 2K. Let's say you're a big Ohio State fan and you want Quinshon Judkins, and let's say a month from now he came out and was this non-sellable, non-auctionable card, and at that time you had 1 million, 2 million coins. Well, guess what? Before, in past games, you used to be able to buy him directly with those coins. Now that's not going to be the way it is, and this is going to be the way it is in the future. Let's say a new pack comes out and there's like a Johnny Manziel quarterback that's the best quarterback in the game. Well, guess what? 2 million coins isn't going to be able to buy him anymore. The only way you're going to be able to get that card in the future, if that's who they decide to drop, is by ripping packs and gambling for him. Not ideal, not a good way to start the game. And again, I get why these big time companies do it, because they've got to have their heavy spenders heavy spend. But as far as what it means for us that, you know, want to be no money spent and just want to enjoy the gaming experience, well, in my opinion, it's one of those things like, yes, Quinshon Judkins is going to be the best back in the game, but an 85 overall Todd Gurley, guess what? He's going to be able to compete with those top cards. And the way I feel about it is you've got to literally act like these cards don't exist. That's the way you have to do it in your brain. Like, obviously, if you do open packs and you pull one of these cards, it's awesome for the time being. They're going to dominate the mode right away. But again, you can't sell them. So again, there's pros and cons to all of these things. I just don't know how I feel about it. And again, obviously, when I'm on the game later, I'll have a better kind of feel for things. But this is something I saw last night. And again, a lot of people were like, well, Ty and Madden, once you upgrade a card, they become non-auctionable. And then you can, unupgrade them. And then you can sell them again. But no, it is confirmed that non-auctionable cards are going to be in College Ultimate Team. And I really don't like it. I absolutely don't like it. I know a lot of people in the Madden community are like, well, at least everybody's not going to have the same team. This guy said, oh, so if you pull the center, that's kind of devastating. Good and tough pill to swallow at the same time. That's the problem. It's like if you pull Quinshon Judkins, it's fine because you get the best back in the game, but you're never going to be able to sell him. And so, again, I just don't know how I feel about it. And to me, it's just another reason to not open packs. Like, I know, again, you might love him right away, but if you're never going to be able to, let's say, make the coins you want by opening packs, just another layer to this thing on why I'm personally, at least day one, not planning on opening packs, just because I've got to get a way better feel for the game. So if you thought I was, wrong last night, I tweeted this, and I gotta go to my Twitter, because last night I tweeted about this specifically. And everybody said, go follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Twitch is the same as my YouTube, TyCFB. But everybody last night said, oh, you obviously don't know how Madden works. And I said, well, you will be correct. But other people were sticking up for me. Like, it's not just the limited. They're pack only. Like, they're pack only. That's what people got to realize is the way I'm understanding it. The way I'm understanding it is packs have always been auctionable. Like, the guys you pull out of packs have always been auctionable. Looks like they're starting, I'm not saying it's as bad as 2K, because 2K doesn't even have an auction house, but they're starting down that rabbit hole of doing things the way 2K is doing things. And trust me when I tell you guys, this is not good for the Ultimate Team experience. And it is something that, you know what, it's only a few cards right now, but it could end up being a big yikes for the EA space. So again, hopefully this isn't the way they decide to do things. If it is, well, Ultimate Team modes in general are going to get really, really rough. But that's gonna wrap it up for my video today. Just thought I'd let you know that it is confirmed. Unsellable cards are gonna be the best cards in packs. Which is crazy. You pour the best card in a pack. It used to be on Ultimate Team modes. Well, guess what? It's a guaranteed 2 million coins. It's not the way it is anymore. It's 0 coins, but hey, you get the card, I guess. I don't know. You guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.